Hi, this is Monty from Mopart Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. The reason we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. Please feel free to read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. They are all genuine reviews. We don't put anything on ourselves. They're all verified purchases. Now, these videos tend to take about 10 minutes long. It's just started to spit with rain, so I'm going to be as quickly as I possibly can. So I'm going to briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. So this is our 2012 Mercedes-Benz C220 Elegance in manual transmission, so 6-speed manual transmission. Really quite a rare car, to be fair, and especially in this condition with this kind of service history. 7 service stamps, or 7 services all completed, 6 of them at Mercedes-Benz official workshops. Now again, I haven't mentioned the mileage yet. The car's done nearly 100,000 miles, 99,800. But when you look at it and drive it, you could hide that speedo and you think the car's done 9,900. Looks lovely, drives really well, and that's in my opinion anyway. Now I'm going to go back to the number plates here, so feel free to do any checks, mileage checks. If you need to know where it's been serviced, just give us a call. You can go to any Mercedes-Benz main agent. They'll be able to look a lot of the service history on their digital service books. Now, what else to tell you about the car? I mentioned about the service history. Apologies, I'm just losing my train of thought because I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. What have we done to the car since we've had it? We've only had the car a few days now. We've just had all of the wheels refurbished, new centre caps. They were a little bit grubby, a few little bits of curb rash on them, and we don't like to have that. You know, we want to give customers the best possible car they can get for their money. Now, I am human, like everybody else. We don't intentionally go out to mislead anybody, whether they are 2 miles away or 200 miles away. When you come to have a look at this car, it should be as I've described it. But apologies if I have missed something, and there's not much on this car really, so please don't chastise me. I didn't build this car. I haven't done the previous 99,000 miles in it, but I do a lot of checking on my cars before I buy them. I don't buy lots and lots of cars, but I do love to buy quality vehicles, and this, in my opinion, I believe is a lovely quality car. The colour inside and the colour outside complement it really well. So outside is pearl beige, inside you've got sand leather interior, you've got that lovely burr walnut wood trim as well. So I'm going to start off on the driver's side front. Now you've got front and rear parking sensors on this car, and it's got something called park assist, which helps you park as well. You've got daylight running lights, so these 2 lights here, one's fog lamp, one's daylight running lights. Okay, as I mentioned, the wheels have been refurbished. Now the other thing I love about these, and it's a testament to the previous owner, you've got Continental tyres all the way around, lots and lots of tread on the tyres. You know, I don't like to see, you know, especially if I get a car and it's got different odd tyres on it, I like to try and change them, so at least you've got the same tyres on the front and the rear, or on the same axle, as best as possible. There'll something else I'll show you in the boot which will not make you laugh, no, but it's, again, you can see how the previous owner really wanted to look after this car. So let's just show you inside. Now, apologies, as I mentioned, it's just started to rain. Now I have put a new set of mats in here. There is the original cream sand coloured interior mats. We still have them, but I've put a set of black ones in there just to try and break it up. And again, every time you get in and out of the car, you don't want them to look grubby, but there's a brand new black set of mats. So all your controls on the steering wheel there. You've got your cruise control, speed limiter, you got your mobile phone connectivity. I've got it all connected up. You can listen to your music on there. As I mentioned, 6-speed manual transmission, hill start assist, so especially with this sort of car, it doesn't roll back when you're on a hill, it sort of holds it there for a while. Folding mirrors, 4 electric windows, and that burr walnut wood really looks lovely in the car. Dark brown steering wheel, eco stop start. Now with this particular car, you can add navigation to these really easy. You buy something called a Becker Map Pilot. They're about 150 quid on eBay, and you can convert that, just slots into the glove box, and you can have navigation instantly, and you can update it as well. So have a look at the back of the car here. It looks sumptuous, it really does. And there's the black mats I've put in the car. Okay, it just breaks it up a little bit. Really nice light interior. Door panels all look absolutely fine. Now there'll be some pictures of the tyres, but plenty of tread on the tyres. And the wheels, as I mentioned to you, we just refurbished them. Now there's a couple of little marks here and there, especially around the back bumper area. Just going to try and point them out to you. It's going to be quite hard really, they're quite small. And I'm struggling to see a couple of them now, to be fair. I think there was a couple of marks along here. But it's really hard. We've touched them up. That's just a bit of a dust. A couple of little marks on here. But again, nothing major. Okay. And there's a tiny one just above there. That's the one I was looking for. That's all fine. That's just a bit of dirt there. And everything else is good. 1, 2 little chips along here, but again, nothing major. She is 7 years of age now. It's not going to be brand new. She's done nearly 100,000 miles. So this is the bit you're going to love in the boot. Not only did they fit a really nice Mercedes-Benz load liner to save all the carpets, and this car has got a spare wheel under there. Let me just try and move that up really quickly. So you've got a spare wheel under there. Looks lovely in there, doesn't it? Look at that. That's inside the boot. Right, so let's just close this down. But not only did they put one of them in, they've gone out, got a bit of carpet that matches the rest of it to colour match it. Wow, that's great. Anyway, warning triangle up there, and you've got some nets. That's it, just put the net up. Great, let's move on from the boot area. Let's just go down the passenger side. Hopefully, I didn't actually do the driver's side. I'll do that in a second, apologies. I'm actually going to probably take a bit longer than the 10 minutes, hopefully not. Let me just show you down the driver's side. Now I know there's probably going to be customers out there laughing at me. Apologies, it's normally a bit more fluid than this, but I just want to try and give you some of like the reflections off of here. What you're seeing is that building over there. We try and use HD cameras again, you know, just to try and give you the best kind of view. I don't try and do this in sunlight. I try and do it a little bit later in the day so you don't get too many bits of the sun shining on it, and then hopefully you can pick that all up along the passenger side. Again, lots of tread on the tyres. Wheels are absolutely fine. As I mentioned, we've refurbished them. So, passenger side rear, door panels all look great. No cracking or anything like that. Sometimes you get that on the wood. Centre armrest, that pops up. You've got a little cubby hole in there. And look at that, couple of cup holders as well. Just close that back down, leave that there. Again, as I mentioned, the black mats in the car. Now, driver and passenger seat, they're partial electric, so you can move the seats, the back of the seat using the button here, height adjustment, but to move it backwards and forwards, you have got some levers at the bottom, you've got some cubby holes here, and this dial is to raise the part of the seat squab below your knees. But hopefully that walnut wood trim, it probably looks a bit more orangey. I'm looking at it in the camera now. It is quite nice, subtle, dark colour to the wood trim. It's not that they do a matte finish, so this is the gloss finish. You've got dual climate control air conditioning, super cold. Now, one thing going through all the paperwork on the car, just in case anybody's worried about it, this particular car has had a clutch on it. It was replaced, I think it was in 2017. So just in case you might be worried, well, it's got 100,000 miles on the clock or near as damn it. What's the clutch going to be like? It has been replaced, and I think it's only done about the sort of 15,000 miles, something like that, since the clutch has been replaced. Hopefully you can try and pick up some of the reflections. It looks great, absolutely, in my opinion, looks great. Look, she's not going to be a brand new car, guys. It's not going to be something that's just come out of the showroom. You know, she's going to have a few stone chips here and there. We've touched them up as best as we possibly can. And I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling to see some of them, especially with the little fine bit droplets of rain are coming down. There was a few along the leading edge here, which we've touched up. There was a couple a little bit here, but again, they were tiny. I don't do these videos just to try and pick holes in my cars. I do these videos so you know what to expect. We've all been there before. We've seen a car online. It looks absolutely stunning. Go and have a look at it. You think you're looking at another car. It's like probably one of these dating sites. You go and meet someone and they're nothing like their profile picture. Anyway, so I've probably missed loads of bits and pieces, but let me just lastly tell you about the warranties. All of our cars will come with a 6-month comprehensive warranty. We tick as many boxes as we can. We don't give you a warranty that, you know, will only cover you for £250 for 3 months and isn't worth the paper it's written on. We try and give all of our customers the best companies out there. In my opinion, again, you might have a different idea. We have 2 companies that we use. We go through the whole lot with you, explain to you the good things, the bad things, so you know what you're entering into. We just want to be trustworthy, honest. You know, read my reviews. I don't build these cars. I wasn't in Stuttgart building this car. As I mentioned before, I haven't been the previous owner and I don't know what the previous person drove this car like. I can only tell by what the condition is, the service history, that I believe they've just genuinely looked after the car. So going back to the warranty, we tick as many boxes, so things like emissions, suspension, aircon. It's not just engine and gearbox. They'll normally cover you up to the cost value of the car as well. It's all 100% parts and labour paid for. Again, that's another tick box that we put for all of our warranties. So there isn't this kind of 50% that you need to put in, etc. All you need to do is pay the first £75 for the excess fee. So I've babbled on enough. It's 12 minutes now. If you're interested in this car or anything else we've got in Motor Park Vehicles, and I don't keep a large selection of cars, it's a small selection of vehicles that I believe that are really, really nice. Just give us a call, pick up the phone, send us a text, and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.